welcome to Kaz Fitness. So I thought this morning I would do a Pilates for breast cancer rehabilitation. So if you've got a ball, grab a ball. If you haven't got a ball, you don't need one. You could use a tennis ball, you could use a towel, rod. Use your imagination. You could use a tin. Okay, you just need something to be rolling along the floor if you've got something. So let's just start. Good morning, David. Let's just start with a little bit of a warm-up. So standing with the feet hip width apart, nice and tall through the spine, shoulders relaxed back and down. Lengthen through the back. Take some nice breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just release through the neck, take the ear to the shoulder and up, ear to the shoulder and up. So chin to chest, gently looking up, back to centre. Look over the shoulder and back, over the shoulder and back. Release off through the shoulders, release any tension through the neck, through the shoulders, through the back, and the other way round. Good. So reach the hand towards the knee, and good. So just relax there and soften through the supporting knee. And if you need to hold on, hold on. Let's just relax off, do some balancing. So release off through the hip. And the other way round. Don't forget, if you want to put some music on, you can put some music on. Out and in. Tap the foot if you need to. And forwards and back. Good. Keep the back nice and long. Tummy is in. And walk through the feet. So just walk off through the feet. And the other side. So supporting the soft tummy in, nice and tall. Relax the shoulders back and down. Round in a circle. Round in a circle. Nice. And the other way round. So out and in. And forwards and back, squeeze into the bottom. Good. So just relax, walk through the feet again. And take the hands one on top of the other and let's just do some gentle twisting. So keep your hips facing the front. Relax your shoulders. Just twist to one side. And back to centre. So twist to the side. And back to centre. Lengthen through the back as you twist. And one more to each side. Nice. Good work. So let's just do a modified roll down. So if you're tight through the chest or through one side through the shoulder, just keep the hands by your side. Take your chin to the chest. Roll over your imaginary ball. Down just as far as you feel comfortable. And then come all the way back up. So you're rolling. Tuck the chin, pull the tummy in. Rolling down. And then all the way back up. Good. And one more. So rolling. Tuck the chin, pull the tummy in. Rolling down. And all the way back up. Good. So just relax off through those shoulders again. Good. Let's do a modified cat stretch. So let's do our hug. And then just take the elbows back to where you feel comfortable. So hug. Take the elbows back to where you feel comfortable. So hug. No. Take the elbows back. Good. One more hug. on your bed, on your bed. Take the elbows back. Good. So just relax. Now, if you've got your ball, grab your ball and bring yourself to sitting on your mat. So just sit how you feel comfortable. If you need a cushion, if you need a block, grab whatever you need to just sit comfortable. So we're looking at obviously any tightness through the chest area, through the shoulder, through the back. So nice gentle exercises just to try and release any tightness. So take your ball in your hand or your rolled up towel, whatever you've got to roll. Tins of beans, whatever you can grab in the house really. And just take the ball out to the side. Keep the tummy in just as far as you feel comfortable and back. So we're almost taking the ball out on a diagonal. So it's forwards but to the side. So there's little movement. My bottom is staying on the floor. My tummy is in, my back is long. We're working on that movement through the chest, up through to the shoulder, through into the back. Obviously, if you've got any pain, if it's tight, you don't have to go so far forwards. You will obviously have the one side that's tighter than the other. Good. And I would probably say do maybe 6 to 10 rolls on each side. So let's go to the other side. So take your ball just to your side, roll it out to the diagonal and back in. Roll it out to the diagonal and back in. Good. Make sure you are breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's just do 2 more here. And 1 more. Good. So just relax, just put your ball to wherever you want to put it. And just bring your shoulders to your ears. Shrug and release. Shrug and release. So shrug and release. Shrug and release. Good. 2 more. Shrug and release. Shrug and release. So again, take your ball. So this time we're going to take the ball forwards. Again, keep the shoulders relaxed. Hinge from the hips, pull the tummy in. Bring it back. Lift to the chest. Do a small push. And if you can, lift the arms up over the top of the head and push over the top of the head. Back to the chest, push, down to the floor, roll. If you're not ready to take the ball over the top of the head, it pulls too much, then keep the ball here, take it back to the floor. So remember to work at your own level. And if at all anything hurts or you're not ready to come to the rehabilitation, just do what you can do. Again, I would probably say let's do 6 to 8 of these. You can do more, you can do less. Let's do 1 more here. Good. So just gentle exercises that you can do for your breast cancer rehabilitation. Good. Should we do 1 more? Why not? Good. Roll it forwards. Let's finish. Bring the ball back. So just release any tension through the shoulders or through the neck. So let's take the ear to the shoulder and up. Ear to the shoulder and up. Chin to chest. Gently looking up. Look over to one side and back to centre. Look over to the other side and back to centre. Nice. So let's just do a little bit of twisting to release off through the back. So you might find you were tight coming forwards or go in. So let's just do this twisting. One hand on top of the other, relax the shoulders back and down, elbows are nice and level. Just twist and lengthen to the side, lengthen as much as you can. And back to centre. Good, twist and lengthen. And back to centre. Twist and lengthen. And back to centre. Let's just do one more to each side. So again, you could maybe do 2 to 4 each side. Think about how it feels to just lengthen through the back, lengthen through the spine. Good. And back to centre. So take hold of your ball again and just take your hand wherever you feel comfortable, and we're just going to do circles. So you're just going to release through the shoulder, release through the arm. So just circle the ball round. You can do big circles, you could hold and do little circles. Think about the movement that you've got through the shoulder, through the top of the chest. You could go one way, you can go the other way. So just circle the arm round, circle the ball. My ball's slipping on the floor. Good. And let's go to the other side. So take your ball and just circle that arm round. And the other way. So let's do 6 to 8 circles in each direction. Good. And relax. So leave your ball just to the side. The last exercise we're going to do sitting is again just a bit of exercise for opening out through the chest, the shoulders to work into the back. Bring your hands to what would be a prayer position in front of your chest. Squeeze the palms gently. Relax your shoulders back and down. If you can't squeeze, just bring them together. Now only lift as far as you feel comfortable to lengthen up through the side, through the arms, and then let the arms come down to the side, back to your prayer. So lift up, open out, keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Good, 2 more here, lift up, open out, and back to centre. So 1 more, lift up, open out, back to centre. Nice. If you wanted to, you could reverse it. You could take it out. You could lift up. You could come to centre. So maybe you could do 4 in each direction. Or you could do 3 or 6 in one direction and not do the other. Think about how it feels for you. Let's do 1 more. 1 more. Good. So just relax there. If you need to, release off through the shoulders. We're going to come down onto our backs. So just come down onto your backs on the floor. Again, if you need a pillow or a cushion, you can take one underneath your head. Thanks. So fold your arms over your chest. Bring your hands just to your shoulders. Bend your knees, pull your tummy in. Now all I want you to do is just inhale, exhale, and just lift the head, neck and shoulders slightly off the floor. Pull the tummy in and back down. Or if you've got the head on the pillow, you're lifting the head off the pillow and back down. Don't force yourself up, just keep the chin tucked. And just lift slightly. You don't have to lift very far. My shoulder blades are still on the floor. I'm just lifting the head and the shoulders. So we're just beginning to work through the abdominis, through the tummy. Good. And we're only going to do a couple more. So give me 2 more here. Good. 1 more. And relax down. Relax your hands to your sides. Shoulder blades nice and flat on the floor. So again, work at your own level. So if you're used to doing Pilates, you could lift both legs, knees over your hips. But if it hurts your back or your tummy bows, so you can't keep the tummy in, keep one or both legs on the floor. So one or both legs lifted or both legs on the floor. Head, neck and shoulders can stay down, or you could lift them slightly, but if the neck hurts, keep the head down. Lift your hands to your sides, so to your hips, and let's do our 100 position. So you're beating the arms up and down together for 5 beats as you inhale, and for 5 beats as you exhale. So you're inhaling for 5, and you're exhaling for 5. If it gets too much, take one or both legs down to the floor, heels down, head, neck and shoulders can stay down. Let's just do another 2 rounds. So inhale and exhale. So inhale and exhale. Nice, relax. Hug your knees in, and you could go into a full body stretch, depending on how you feel through the chest, through the arms. Make sure you stretch at your own level. Release off. Good, so just have a rest. So we'll do a bit more chest work, shoulder work. So again, work at your own level, depending on how tight you feel. Take one arm and just keep the shoulder blade on the floor, hand to the ceiling. Now just lift the arm towards the ceiling, keeping the shoulder blade down, and relax. Lift that arm, lengthen towards the ceiling, relax. My shoulder blade is staying on the floor. I'm just lifting and lengthening and lowering. Lifting and lengthening, lowering through that shoulder, through the arm. 2 more. Feel that length through the shoulder, through into the back. Good. Take that arm down. Lift and lengthen the other arm if you can. And then lift towards the ceiling and down. Shoulder blade is staying down. Tummy is in. Back is indented. Think about how it feels for you to lengthen through that arm. Good. 2 more. Good. So you might want to do both arms. Take both hands to the ceiling. Lift. Keep those shoulder blades down. Tummy in. Lift. If it's too much for you, you don't have to do it. Let's just do 1 more. Good. Relax the arms down. So we've got a nice bit of a stretch through the back. We've worked through into the shoulders. So let's look at doing some pelvic tilts. So the head is down, and you're just going to tilt through the pelvis. So we're just going to tilt, lift the bottom slightly off the floor, pull the bottom in tight, and then let yourself sink back down. Let your bottom sink into the mat. So you're arching through the back, working through the pelvis. Lift, squeeze in through the bottom, lift the bottom off the floor, and then come back down. So we're just doing pelvic tilts. We are literally just squeezing, lifting the bottom off the floor, and then back down. So the whole top half is staying on the floor. We're just moving through the pelvis. Good. So let's just do a couple more. And again, if you wanted to, you could do this as many times if you want to. If it feels good for you, through the pelvis, through the bottom, through the legs. If it gives you a bit of a release, you can do it as many times as you want to. But hug those knees in, relax. Relax off through the back. Good. So bring yourself back up to sitting. and take yourself over to your hands and your knees. So bring yourself over to your hands and your knees. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Now, if it hurts taking the hands down, you could always take a towel or something underneath to help support through the hand. So we're just going to do a modified swimming position. So your knees are under your hip, your hands are under your shoulders. Lengthen one leg, keep the foot on the floor, keep the hip level, and bring it back in. So you're going to alternate. Now, what do you think about having headlights on the bottom or a spirit level on your hips as you go out and in? So you're alternating. If you find that quite easy and you want to work a bit harder, lift that leg off the floor, but keep the hips level and back down. Keep the hips level and back down. If you're in the stage of your rehabilitation and you're not tight through the chest and you want to, you could lengthen the opposite arm. Or if you don't want to totally lengthen, you could lift and just tap that hand to the floor. So you've got lots of options for working through a bit of stability through the pelvis, through the shoulders. Let's just do one more to each side. Good. Have a little rest, relax back onto those heels. Lengthen through the arms if you want to. If you can't lengthen through the arms, just let them come underneath the forehead. Good. So we're going to modify our thread the needle. So rather than lengthening the hand to the ceiling, because we don't want to overstretch through the side, just lift your elbow towards the ceiling and then take the arm through, taking the shoulder towards the floor, but only to where you feel most comfortable. So lift that elbow to the ceiling, take the arm through. Now, obviously, if you find that this is okay through the breast tissue, through the chest, you can lift that arm higher, but it is your choice. So either that elbow is coming up or the arm is lengthening. Good. Let's just do one more on this side. So again, I would probably do about 6 to each side, or if you've got the side that's tighter and you want to work more, you can. So come back down, make sure you've got that 4-point kneeling position and lift that elbow and lengthen through. Lift the elbow and lengthen through. If you want to work a bit harder, lengthen that arm to the ceiling, but don't overstretch if you're not ready to. Good, let's do one more. Nice work. Good. So again, you can relax back into that child pose stretch. Either lengthen through the arms or just let the forehead relax down onto the arms. So remember to always work at your own level, especially if you're still recovering, you're still tight. Make sure that you're able to exercise before you try to do any rehabilitation. So bring yourself back to sitting. And lengthen the legs, or keep a soft bend in the knee. You can bring a cushion under the knees if you want to. And let's just do a spine stretch. So lift the arms up, reach forwards and back. So you're hinging from the hips, reaching forwards and back. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Nice. So if you've got a cushion or a pillow, or you've got a rolled up towel, get it now and put it under your ear. So I want you to lie on your side with your ear down on a pillow. So please make sure that you've got something to put your head on so the neck is nice and long. So take your arms out in front of you, bend your knees, keep your hips facing forwards, pull your tummy in. So we're going to do a chest opener, and again, if you need to modify it, so you could keep the elbow bent, just take the arm back and back here. Or you can open that arm out straight as much as you can and then bring it back to centre. Now notice that my hips are staying nice and level. It is just my arm that is moving. But if that is too much for you, bend the elbow, take the elbow back, keep the hand forward and back. So you're just going to do maybe 6 to 8 on this side, 6 to 8 on the other side. Let's do one more. So again, opening out through that chest, working through the shoulder. Good. Let's give the arm a rest. And while the arm is resting, let's just open out through the hip. So feet together, open the knee towards the ceiling and back down. So squeeze into the bottom and back down. So squeeze into the bottom and back down. Good. So 2 more. Nice work. Relax. So give that side a rest. Come up. Come to sitting again, so you don't have to just swap from one side to the other. Relax through those knees, and let's do that spine stretch again. So reach forwards and back. Reach forwards and back. Reach forwards. Good. 2 more. Reach forwards and back. 1 more. Reach forwards and back. So take your time to go on to the other side. So flip onto your other side. I'll come this way so you haven't got my bottom facing you. So onto your pillow. Bend your knees, hips nice and square. Take the arms out. So again, work at your level. So if you're still tight around the chest and the breast area, keep that elbow bent. Just reach the elbow up towards the ceiling and back down. If you can, open that arm. Reach back as far as you can and back down. So opening out. Nice work. So let's just do a couple more here. Remember to breathe. And work at your own pace. So you can take this as slow as you need to, back and down. There is no rush in doing your moves. So let the arms relax and let's open out through that hip. Squeeze into the bottom. And back down. So squeeze into the bottom and back down. Good. 2 more here. 1 more. And relax. So just give yourself a minute. And then when you're ready, bring yourself slowly up to sitting. And just let the shoulders relax. So just release any tightness from the shoulders and the other way round. And release any tension from the neck. Take the ear to the shoulder. Ear to the shoulder. Gently looking down. Gently looking up. Back to centre. Look over the shoulder. And back. Over the shoulder. and back. So let's spine twist like we did standing in the beginning. Relax the shoulders. Just twist to one side. Try to lengthen through to the top of the head and back to centre. So lengthen and twist and back to centre. So lengthen and twist and back to centre. One more. Good. Come back to centre. So just change that top hand. Now twist the other way first. So twist and lengthen and back to centre. Twist and lengthen and back to centre. One more to each side. Good. So come back to centre. So lengthen through the arm just as much as you feel able to open out for that rib cage through the side. And let's go to the other side. So lengthen, reach over as much as you feel able to. And back down. So just take your hands into the small of the back, let the shoulders relax back and down, and try to open out through the chest. Relax the shoulder blades back and down. Any tension through the shoulders, through the chest, through the top of the chest. Release, relax. And reach forwards, drop the chin. Open out through the shoulder blades. Good. So just take a moment here, relax your hands to your knees, lengthen through to the top of the head, and just take a moment to focus on your breath. Nice. So hopefully that's been helpful if you are rehabilitating from breast cancer or any sort of chest surgery, and hopefully it'll be helpful. But give me a like if you think it is, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.